What's up, you pranksters and tricksters? Feeling silly? Goofy? Maybe a tad bit comedic? Well, I have the perfect medium for you to express your clown-like desires. The Joker class in the best video game ever, Barony. Unlike my previous two class guides, this class is in the base game, so there's no need to spend extra money on DLC. You still should, though. I mean, they're great, and you're just missing out if you don't. Let's start with what items you have at the beginning. Of course, a jester hat to bolster your charisma, but no other armor because there is nothing as funny as being naked. A Luckstone for harassing local monsters, a Spellbook of Confusion for making a quick getaway, a lockpick that will inevitably break on the first chest you try it on, 8 cream pies for throwing at allies, or for munching on, fish, a scroll of food, 3 teleport scrolls, a blindfold, and the item that makes me debate whether this class is good or not, a ring of levitation. And let's not forget a slingshot for ranged combat action. A very strange set of items, but that ring is what's gonna get you places. With this ring, you can simply ignore water, lava, and pits, and safely peck away at a monster. Whatever method of melee combat you choose doesn't really matter, as the Joker doesn't start with any one weapon stat higher than the others, just a little bit in ranged. So really, you can choose whichever weapon type you'd like to use, as when you start, they're all equally 0. This is the main theme of the Joker class. You can just barely do everything, but you excel at nothing. All the Joker's starting skills are around 10 to 20, and all the Joker's stats will grow evenly. Theoretically, this gives you the fairest playthrough if you can get past the awful beginning. Generally, if you can get past the swamp, you're set for the rest of the game. As long as you don't fuck up, of course. So how do you win as a Joker? Well, it's kind of up to you. Because the Joker is a jack-of-all-trades character, you're allowed to work with whatever items the game throws at you. Let's say you have no weapon at all, and you happen upon a spear. There you go, you're using polearms now. This is unlike, say, a warrior, where you start with 50 in spear, and so you are incentivized to only use spears, since it's what you're good at. The Joker can kind of just go with the flow and work with whatever items it may get. To get through the dungeon, however, you are still going to want to do certain things to further assure victory. Firstly, try to level up your ranged, or maybe even your magic a bit, and go through the gnome mines. The Sphinx's Veil will help you a lot, and you can also get a lot of gold, pickaxes, fish, shields, and lightning staffs while you're here. Just don't stay within a staff gnome site for very long. The next important place would definitely be the Haunted Castle, because you can just float around with your levitation ring. This level is essentially just a shit ton of free XP and skill levels, as well as loot if you know where all of it is. Finally, if you haven't found an artifact weapon before the Sand Labyrinth, I would go to the Minotaur Maze and grab Gungnir, since it is guaranteed and is, in my opinion, the best artifact weapon. After that, the game basically just progresses as normal. Do what you want, but make sure to take advantage of that levitate ring. I would always recommend getting the Ginny's Braces, provided you have some way of getting the push effect, and the Wraith's Gown is also useful, but still optional.
That's it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to the Joker class. It has a shitty start, but if you can power through it, then it's actually not that bad of a class. It has some interesting race combos, my favorite being Goblin. A Goblin Joker can't learn magic, but can level every weapon class at the same time, and make their armor and weapons last longer. Well, anyway, that's gonna do it for this class guide. Subscribe for more because there is always more. After all, Barony is the gift that keeps on giving.